Big up to everyone, lovely family, lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and we do really appreciate your time for always staying here with us at Awini Unity platform. And happy Sunday to you as well. Whatever part you may be watching me from, particularly if you're watching me from any part of Africa, greeting to you and happy Sunday to you as well. This video, I have a lot to share with you right here. I'm going to be driving your attention to the UEFA Champions League finals yesterday, and why I'm going to be talking about the UEFA Champions League finals. It is because Hakimi, our African brother, won the Champions League yesterday. So we're going to be looking into that game yesterday and Hakimi performance yesterday in the Champions League. Also, the Unity Cup 2025, Nigeria won the tournament yesterday. We're going to be looking into that. Ghana Blasters starting lineup yesterday against Trinidad and Tobago. We're going to look at the starting lineup, some of the players' performance right here on this platform with you. So please, if today is your first time, you are just watching this or you just cross this platform, and probably you may not know what we normally talk about right here. Just to remind you very quick on that, this platform we talk about only African football, African national teams, African club football, and African players all over the world. So if you are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and let us grow together as a one family, whatever part you may be watching me from, like I said, particularly if you're watching from any part of Africa. So very quick one. We're going to be starting from the UEFA Champions League. The UEFA Champions League yesterday, Hakimi with his Paris Saint-Germain, a wonderful play. I think I've never watched a finals ever, whether it is World Cup, Champions League, African Cup of Nations. I've never watched a finals and see a team dominate first half, scoring 2 goals, not afraid to come out and still want more and more, dominate all the first half and the second half. That should tell you that Paris Saint-Germain, they mean business. And some of you that follow me when I spoke about Hakimi and Thomas Partey when Arsenal was going to face Paris Saint-Germain, I spoke about something that when you look at Paris Saint-Germain this season, they beat teams like Manchester City, the best team in England. They beat teams like Liverpool. They beat teams like Aston Villa. A lot of teams. They beat Arsenal. So when you look at the way they play against all these teams, there is no game you can say, well, they was lucky enough to win. You could see that their togetherness. So big congratulations to our brother Hakimi for winning the Champions League for the first time in their history. We're all happy for our brother Hakimi. So Hakimi, congratulations to you with all your family and all Africans and everyone, the management team in Paris Saint-Germain and your teammate as well. So we are happy for you, brother. If some of you remember, I spoke about the Champions League and I said Paris Saint-Germain are going to be very difficult to play, and the finals going to play in Germany. I said it that there is 4 Champions League finals took place in Germany before the yesterday finals, making the 5th. And all these 4 Champions League finals always won by a team that never win the Champions League. The first time was Nottingham Forest played the Champions League finals. That was, you can see Nottingham Forest, the Champions League finals. That was 1979. Nottingham Forest from England against Malmö FF from Sweden for the Champions League finals, whereby Nottingham Forest, at that time, they never win the Champions League. So they won the Champions League in their first time in their history, the club history in Germany, Munich. That was the first. Then Olympique Marseille as well also won the Champions League. Olympique Marseille also won the Champions League. That was 1993, beating AC Milan by 1-0. And that is the time Olympique Marseille won the Champions League, first time in their history. Lack of Marseille Desailly and the legend Abedi Pele, Andrea Ayew, and Jordan Ayew father. That is the first time they won in Munich. Then the fourth or the third was Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund also beating Juventus. That was 1997. Beating Juventus by 3-1, winning the Champions League first time in their history. And the last one before yesterday was Chelsea the Blues. Chelsea also in Munich, beating Bayern Munich in their own backyard with penalties by, if you remember, Drogba, that header in 2012, winning the Champions League for the first time in their history. And if you remember, I said it that if you haven't watched that video, you can go and check it right there. I said it that this finals is going to favor for Paris Saint-Germain. History do count sometime. And that is what exactly happened yesterday for Paris Saint-Germain. And from the defenders to the strikers, the midfielder, everybody was just superb. It was very lovely to watch the finals. So big congratulations once again for Hakimi. This is something that I was saying, that if AFCON was to play, maybe, I think AFCON was supposed to play June, July, and they postponed it. If AFCON was maybe had place in June, July, and Hakimi also played the AFCON and win before the Ballon d'Or, he would have stand much more better chance to win the Ballon d'Or. But here is the case. They're going to announce the Ballon d'Or winner before the before the African Cup of Nations will take place. So meaning, even if Hakimi end up winning the African Cup of Nations, it will not count on the Ballon d'Or, because that time they will already finish vote, they will already finish everything before the African Cup of Nations. Yeah, but he have a great chance. But if you have to be honest, Dembele as well. So yeah, we're wishing our brother all the best of luck as well. So now let's drive our attention very quick to the Unity Cup. Yesterday, let's look at Nigeria before we finish with you with Ghana. Yesterday, the Reggae Boys of I wanted to say Nigeria. The Reggae Boys of Jamaica versus Omonaja, Nigeria. 2-2. Let's give some credit to the Reggae Boys, to my personal opinion. When you look at their players compared to Nigeria players that they lined up yesterday, a very, very, very good players from Nigeria squad. Most of them professional players. But when you look at yesterday, Jamaica, all of their lineup play for England Championship, League One, Championship League One. They do not have most of their players like Nigeria as well. Of course, Nigeria also yesterday wasn't having most of their big stars, Ademola Lookman, Victor Osimhen, and Boniface. But when you look at the even lineup, Nigeria lineup yesterday, and the Reggae Boys, Jamaica able to play 2-2 with Nigeria, we need to give credit to the Jamaica national team. Their performance yesterday wasn't bad. And you know, when it comes to penalties, Nigeria won the tournament, won the cup by penalties, which, you know, most of the time, penalties is always about luck. No matter who you are, you can lose in penalties. So, yeah, it was a very good game. And the whole tournament, that four-nation tournament, the Unity Cup, was the organizers, in my opinion, to put everything in place. Everything was just on point, which we need things like this. It also helped the national teams to improve. It helped all of us to see some new players from our team, from our country, from other things. A lot of people meet, all those kind of stuff, you know. So it is very, very good one. And big congratulations to our Nigerian brothers for winning the tournament, for the Unity Cup 2025. So what do you think about the performance yesterday between Nigeria and Reggae Boys? If you ask anybody yesterday, people will tell you that Nigeria will beat the Reggae Boys more than 3 goals. But Jamaica yesterday, they put a great performance and a good show, in my opinion. Now let's drive our attention to Ghana Black Stars game yesterday. This is Ghana Black Stars lineup yesterday, which you can see it on your screen. It was a very good lineup Otuado put out there, but I have to be honest. When I saw Razak Simpson on the lineup, when the lineup came up yesterday and I saw Razak Simpson, I was like, what Otuado trying to do again? This man, you are not tired of people mocking you or something, stuff like that. I must be honest. I was like, why are you bringing this guy in? Okay, let's see. But yesterday, when you look at the whole team, to be honest, all of them performed very, very well yesterday. Did Simpson redeem himself yesterday? Yes, he redeemed himself much more better and also scoring a goal. But is it enough to get a call-up in the World Cup qualifiers? I think December, if you ask me my opinion. No offense, but I think not yet. He still need more time to improve, to my personal opinion. But yesterday game, I see a little bit improvement from him, but he's not really up there yet. When we have players like Alexander Juku, Mohamed Salisu, I don't think that he can able to make it, or he's up there yet. The defenders that I can talk about, this player right here as well, who came on for Mahmoudou, the right back, was very good. Was very, very good. Then Ambrosius as well. Ambrosius yesterday was very good. With I think now Mohamed Salisu have to be a little bit shaky, because when you look at the way the guy is performing at the back and physically strong as well, I would not be surprised for him to get a call-up going to the World Cup qualifiers, because very, very good. Gideon Mensah as well. Yesterday, he wasn't bad. I must be honest. He performed very well. He was showing a little bit experience, trying to cover, going and coming, all that. And to my personal opinion, he was very good. And Ajakum, Loris Ajakum. If you guys remember, I spoke about my starting lineup and I spoke about the way he performed in the Club Brugge. To remind you, Ajakum with Abu Francis right here, they both play the same club in the Belgium Pro League, and Ajakum is always getting playing time, if not full 90 minutes, almost about 70 something minutes. But Abu Francis always not really getting playing time, but he did very well as well. And also Suleimana yesterday wasn't bad. Fuseni right here, who played on the left wing, was also not bad, was very good. Jordan Ayew was very good. And when you look at the man of the match, in my opinion, was Bonsuba. Bonsuba was just a very lovely to watch. Very fast, quick, shoot, good passes. So when you look at the right back and the wing right here as Bonsuba, they was yesterday very good with each other. It is like they have played together for a very long time. So if you ask me what players, if I have to promote some players right here to Black Stars, if World Cup qualify, I think it will be very difficult for me to drop one particular player right here that he's not really good enough to go to the World Cup qualifiers. The only player I would think maybe Razak Simpson. Razak Simpson, a lack of a little bit of confidence, a little bit of physicality, a lack of that a little bit. And also I will not blame him too much because he never played with Ambrosius as well. So it is like new people coming together. It will be a little bit confused. They do not really train together that much. That is also contribute for him side as well, my opinion. The only thing that I can also talk about is the goalkeeper, Loris Atizigi, a lot of Ghanaians always say he's not getting clean sheet. At least yesterday, he got clean sheet yesterday. Okay. So when you look at when you look at what do you call, like I said, the goalkeeper Atizigi, yesterday I was expecting that, okay, Ghana score almost 2 goals. I think the time that Ghana was leading by 3 goals to 0, I was expecting that Ghanaians never see player like Joseph Annan play. So I was expecting Otuado to change Loris Atizigi and bring Joseph Annan so that we can able to see how he's gonna perform. You know, we never see, like me personally, yes, I do watch their games sometime on the club side, but the national team no. And how many Ghanaians watch his know him from his club side. So that is the only thing I was expecting from Otuado. But you know, sometimes when your team is winning and you are so much excited, sometimes you can forget about some certain things. But if things are not working well, that is where your brain begin to be working like, no, we should make some changes in this and that. So I understand it. I understand Otuado on that, but that is only something that I observed yesterday, and I was expecting Joseph Annan to come in, Loris Atizigi, so that a lot of Ghanaians and football fans can also see his performance a little bit. That is my opinion, okay? So yeah, I think it was a good one. If you look at it, the goal yesterday as well, if you look at the goal, let's check off the goal yesterday, was very good. When you look at the goal here, when you look at the goal yesterday, right here, Jordan Ayew, very, very good one. Very, very good. He took his time, created space. Even Jordan Ayew is not really a left. Yeah, Jordan Ayew, yes. Jordan Ayew can play the right-footed as well, and also the left-footed. He play both. But when you look at the way you could see, he tried to create a chance to have some space, shoot the ball, show how quality that goal was yesterday from, they say, a leader always set as example. And as that goal came, then the goals kept coming. But a player like from the wing, Bonsuba, was just very, very good. I won't lie. And Fuseni, for that tag, you can see, but it was very, very soft right here. And you look at the header as well right here. A player that I spoke about, Razak Simpson, a very good header from him. And also, don't forget about Jordan Ayew as well. The delivery from that corner was just something else. So I think yesterday, Black Stars was a very good game. They performed very well. Not just about they do not meet a strong team, but the Trinidad and Tobago, their team is not also bad. They have a lot of quality players. So I think it is a very good improvement from the team, and also help Otuado to notice some certain players going to the World Cup qualifiers. I do believe that even most of the players, if they do not get call up a player like Bonsuba, I will not be surprised if we end up getting call up. But you know, we have a lot of wingers. We have players like Kamaldeen Sulemana. We have players like N.S. Norman. We have players like Fatau Isahako. We have players like Ibrahim Sadiq. A lot of and we have Ibrahim Usman. A lot of players, but looking at Bonsuban's performance yesterday was just something else. And also, Mohamed Husseini wasn't bad. You could see it right here. You could see was very good. I think, yeah, I think he, in my opinion, was supposed to pass this ball to Jordan Ayew right there or Bonsuban, but also that wasn't bad. And look at Bonsuban right here. Was just very good. See, look at this pass. My goodness, Bonsuban was just lovely to watch. Very, very good player. Yeah, you can see him right there. He played like Kamaldeen Sulemana. He also have Kamaldeen Sulemana JC 22, number 22 JC. You could see very, very good, very quick, very fast, smart player. Jordan, you could relax. Yesterday, supposed to score that goal, and you could see right here as well the same player. You see, good pass. Oh my goodness. Bonsuban is a very good player. I'm not really surprised. I spoke about him quite a number of time right here on Awini Unity platform. So yeah, very good one. So that is it. Thank you so much for always staying here with us. We do really, really appreciate you. If you are watching and you haven't subscribed to the platform, please do subscribe to the platform and let us grow together as a one family. And we really appreciate you for always tuning up right here at Awini Unity platform. Stay blessed and one love.